Assalamualaikum to our lecturer Dr. Siraju Aliu. My name is Muhammad Luqman Al-Hakim bin Yusri and my metric number is 270089. Today I want to present about the Swot analysis of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. Okay, for the introduction, to complete the evaluation, I must conduct a SWOT analysis of one Islamic bank, Takaful Unit Trust or Ar-Rahnu Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad will be the subject of my SWOT analysis. For the definition of Islamic banking is a system of Sharia compliant financial activity where the basic principle prohibit the accumulation of interest and transaction including risk and speculative activity. The Islamic economic system is the foundation of Islamic banking. It does not, however, only apply to Muslims. The Islamic financial system uses the concept of participation by allocating funds based on profit and loss sharing. The principle of free sharing, individual right and obligation, property right, correctional priority, commitment, transparency, and fair dealing are all implemented in Islamic banking. All the predetermined payment, including interest, are prohibited. The Aqad Al-Hasan loan is interest-free by the lender. For the SWOT analysis of Bank Islam Berhad, the first one is strength of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. The religion foundation of a nation is one benefit of Bank Islam Berhad. This is due to the majority of nation being Muslim. In terms of long-term competitive advantage, conventional banking requires less marketing, which lead to greater close control. This is due to the fact that Bank Islam Berhad is the only bank that does not provide the standard service. Therefore, among Muslim banker and personal regional principle promote moral and service dedication. More people will visit the nation as it develops into a bank that provides banking service in an Islamic manner. It is possible to mobilize civil saving through retail and corporate banking service. Now, Muslims dominate the business sector and terribly expand the bank deposit base. In addition, Bank Islam Berhad has advantage to having less money available for security activity, which lower the likelihood of investment failure and frequent investment volatility. It also have innovative elements such as the use of e-banking and other methods. Customer can easily understand a fusion of tradition and current life. Geographically speaking, is double it and available everywhere in the entire province. There is a sizable Muslim community, service quality on par with that of traditional banking service. As a result, established interest-based banking is encouraged to compete the same market. For witnesses of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is the informality among the mufti or ulama of the nation, as well as between the ulama and banker, is one of Bank Islam Berhad's shortcomings. In order to raise it the face on traditional banking, a sizable amount of capital must be available and sizable reserve might keep on hand. As a result, any loss sharing circumstance in Islamic financial investment will become from this. Additionally, the entire Christian Hindu community will vehemently disapprove of this. In the case of Islamic bank, time or season consideration pose a significant problem because customers want to withdraw money from account that can be used for haji or zakat, or they want to pay their zakat from halal fund while fasting during Ramadan or travelling for haji. The haji season will cause Islamic bank to experience short-term liquidity issue in interim. As a result, in order to provide Islamic financial service and effectively perform their obligation management and staff need additional training. Value chain management will be more major barrier to halal-made Islamic fund of Tanzanian Islamic bank in the short term due to efficient management, since they require Islamic money and the market. Investment possibility with only halal business and the Islamic equity market and inherent valuability development if there are considerable discrepancy in theory and application of Islamic banking, as well as among Sharia scholar interpretation of the law. For the opportunities of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is Because Islamic banking is recognized by BESA, the World Bank, International Organization, Multinational Corporation and Central Bank of Non-Muslim Government, Bank Islam Berhad will benefit from a variety of opportunities. Our Muslim and moral investors both domestically and overseas can be reached and invited to engage in the banking system by reaching the non-bank segment, as with Kenya introduction of Islamic bonds. The following opportunity will arise when it becomes necessary to defend traditional interest-based banking with intensive marketing and promotion, which will lever their earnings or force them to adopt Islamic banking in their operation. Islamic banking offers a comprehensive answer to everyone's financial demand and to some extent, their social circumstance for home construction to education. In addition, they usually support the trade business and industry. With the introduction of the internet and the information age that turned off the country, modern Islamic banking began to take shape. It therefore combined computer-based banking and online tools. As a result, the rise of will be more pronounced and the 500-year expansion of traditional banking. With the growth of Islamic finance, new market including Islamic mortgage, Islamic insurance, new investment initiative, and other will be placed where Muslims are minority, like Kilimanjaro, where they make about 10% of population. In conclusion, Islamic banking is poverty targeting. It will profit for special marketing advantage and produce superior outcomes. For three of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad, the most recent IT and banking research breakthrough in non-Muslim nation where traditional interest-based banking hold a strong position are among the using issue that Bank Islam Berhad will be have deal with. As a result, when compared to traditional bank, Islamic banking is likely to lack in the use of technology. Islamic banking will therefore appear to be using the most up-to-date technology while still being inferior to traditional banking. In the meanwhile, regional prejudice will probably impede the development of Islamic banking in the nation. This is demonstrated by market demand, which is positive and encouraged, but lower than the traditional interest-based banking in the nation even globally. The country's Muslim community financial and economic strength is not well understood, and this is expected to make more difficult to draw foreign investors and forecast growth. Additionally, there is a dearth of consistent financial banking for major international corporations, investment banks, and economic superpower. Most Muslims are concerned about anti-terrorism measures since they are considered the top suspect by government officials. They will consistently explain the issue of having their account safe without due process, as happened in the West and Indonesia, for example, Haraming Foundation. In conclusion, the study of Swot on Bank Islam Berhad is the one of critical analysis in a banking institution. This is because to be better banking management and earn more, when a banking institution knows its strength, it can use those strengths to be more advanced in the future. As he said in his analysis, Bank Islam Berhad is a bank that offers the Islamic banking sector without any conventional offering. In the meantime, the analysis of weaknesses and institution is also fundamental. This is because banks will be able to identify their weaknesses and find ways to restore them. For example, in analysis that lacks standardization in law set by the Mufti, banks need to find ways to solve the problem by the study the service they provide that always critical in with Sharia law. To get a better management, Bank Islam Berhad need to identify the opportunity they will get. The opportunity provided can be used as a solution for the bank weaknesses and strengthen the information in future. An example that can be cited in the analysis that Bank Islam received recognition of BESA. Therefore, Bank Islam will be able to use the opportunity to continue the thriving worldwide.